Hey everybody, it's Hugh Sweeney here from DroneWorks Ireland, and I'm back this evening with a few goodies here, a few random goodies that Damien hooked me up with to do an unboxing video of. Well, not so much an unboxing, more like a kind of a product run through, okay? Because we've lots of accessories here which I want to talk about in this video that I think might be beneficial to you if you're a drone owner, if you're like me and you have one or two drones knocking around. You might want a few little things. And I'm gonna just have a look now at what we got. What have we got? As Al Pacino would say in that movie he was in. Right. This guy's very eager to get going. Let's just start with this, right? When I'm out flying stuff, I'll put the box down for a second. Yeah, that's with that and that's with that. When I'm out shooting stuff, Jesus, this is kind of not going too well. When I'm out shooting videos with the drone, especially with Mavics, with the lenses, the cameras that are very close to the ground, you might feel using a landing mat, oh, I don't look so cool or whatever. It might look cooler if you're just doing it, launching it with your hand or catching it with your hand. But trust me, if you're serious about video and you're shooting in, shall we say, kind of rougher areas, more natural areas where there's grass and stuff, you cannot beat this. And more importantly, where there's sand. Sand is a nightmare. You cannot beat one of these things, trust me. I shot for ages. When I got my first drone back in 2017, I shot with a landing mat. I actually used to use, do you know what I used to use? I used to use one of my lighting discs as a landing mat. That's what I used to bring with me. So this is a landing mat, and you can basically peg it in if you like to do a little bit of pegging in the corners. This is really affordable. What I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna tell you the prices, I'm just gonna put the price up on screen. It's really affordable. I think it's only like 20 quid or something like that. So basically what you do is peg it into the ground. It's not gonna go anywhere. If it's not windy, you mightn't even need to peg it in. But what it's gonna do is, it's gonna stop the dust and crap getting sucked into the cooling system of the drone. It's also gonna keep the lens of the camera clean. I've done flights before where I've taken off, the little camera's done a little jig on the Phantom 4, of course, my main drone for years. And then I fly up in the air and there's a little speck of water or something that it's picked up from a blade of grass. So trust me, it's worth it. And I'll share a little secret with you as well. Some people don't know how to fold these things. They get all kind of flustered and all that. Just basically grab it like that, flip it around and push it into sort of a circle like that. You're laughing. So the pegs will secure it nicely to the ground. You can put them in there. And that, my friends, is an absolute godsend. I'd highly recommend it. I would highly recommend that. Get yourself that. Okay, I'm gonna just whack up some of these boxes here and see what we have. Now, I haven't gone through all the products on the website, but I do believe that all the prices will be there. So I'm not gonna tell you the price. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. It's really lazy of me to do it that way, but I'm gonna do it that way. Okay, what the hell is this thing? I have no idea. I think I know. Here we go. I could do with one of these for my camera, actually. This is a nice little neoprene. God, I'm dropping everything today. I dropped a little connection for it. But this is a little strap for holding your controls, okay? Bang it around your neck. And it has two clasps there. Very cheap, prices on the screen here. You can't go wrong, it's a no-brainer. So here you go, you have these guys, okay? That is your little screw fixing, which you can use to, I don't know if you can see it there, attach onto your controls. I'm sure there's some sort of universal thread. I've never actually done it, believe it or not. So this is as cheap as chips. Instead of just dropping your controls on the ground, you can just put it around your neck and, if you need a spare pair of hands, let go of it. Your controls are there. It's a no-brainer. Grab yourself one of these guys. So here's a little pack of filters. Let's have do a quick unboxing of these guys. Oh God, do I really have to ruin the box with my knife to open them up? Let's have a look. What have we got here? So next up is this little filter set from DroneWorks Ireland, our own very own filters for the Mini 3, and the Mini 3 filters are hard to get. So these could be exactly what you guys are looking for. Try and get it in focus there on camera B. So with this ND filter, you have 3 different levels of stops, okay? So 64 is for like a seriously bright day. You know, you might use it on rare occasions. I used to find myself using the kind of lightest one the most because you'd be flying in overcast conditions. So there's 3 different filters in that. Prices on screen there, grab yourself one of these, you can't go wrong. It's very affordable if you fly a Mini 3. So that's that. So here is the next little yoke I have. What the hell is that, I hear you say? This is basically a landing skid for the Mini 3. If you're trying to land it in difficult areas where there's a little bit of wet grass or something like that, this is your little, it's like a little toboggan. Toboggan! So it is. A little bit of Billy Connolly there. So that's your Mini 3 skid mat, okay? It's like a little, you know, pontoon, except it doesn't float. Don't try and land in water with one of those. It's gonna be a nightmare. What have we got here? So if you have a Mini 3, the Mavic you've probably seen comes with a nice sort of a wraparound muzzle type thing. This is the same equivalent here for the Mini 3 Pro, Mini 3 Pro. There is no Mini 3 normal. So very light, very cheap, prices on screen here. And this is basically just a little sort of a strap, it's almost like a bracelet. So you can get that. What that'll do is it will just unify the propellers into the body so that they don't catch, because there's one thing about those smaller DJI drones, even the Mavic, the props can sort of get caught easily enough. So this will help you with that stuff, okay? Here's another accessory for the Mini 3 that could be of interest. It's something that I should get for the Mavic, because every now and again you get asked to fly indoors if you're a commercial drone pilot. And it's happened to me now about 4 times. I've had to fly inside, and if you're in that situation, you're better off using prop guards. You really are. So this is the prop guard set for the Mini 3 Pro. Very light, very affordable. Price is as cheap as chips. It's on screen here. Snap them on. The 4 of them together, you know, they don't weigh much. Obviously the Mini 3 Pro is very light. You don't want to be weighing it down. So they're robust. It's a very strong kind of plastic, and you can just clip them on. I should really have the drone here to show you, but I think you're going to get the gist of how to use them easy enough. And as I said, it's a no-brainer. Bang them on when you're flying indoors, and at least then you can actually go right along things like walls. And you know, sometimes in factories, I've flown in factories a few times, and you might have these storage units, and it might look really cool if you fly in between, you know, 2 uprights, something like that. So get yourself these and you'll have more peace of mind. So I'm going to just get them out of the way. So that's them. So here we have the same thing for the Mavic. As I said, I'll hold on to these because I will use them for sure when I'm, you know, flying indoors next. So all you do is you clip out this guy. See that little snappy guy at the end there? Bang that out, snap it in there, and Bob is your uncle. And you can just connect it up to the drone and just fly indoors, fly up against stuff, not to have to worry. And they do connect to each other in, I should have showed this with the previous one, but basically you connect them up like that. And they kind of unify completely around. I mean, they do make the drone into a bit of a beast, like, let's be honest, the way they all snap together. So something like that, okay? You're laughing. So that is your prop guards for your Mavic. Now, when I first met Damien in DroneWorks Ireland, I was in a bit of a sticky position. I needed to get a drone fast because my drone went down. I should have 2 drones, but I don't. Well, I do now, but I rented a Mavic 3 and I was incredibly impressed, not only with the drone, but the case that it came with, okay? So this is the case that I would have got the Mavic with when I rented it. So these are the new cases, right, for the drones. We have them for a few different models of DJI drones. Not sure about the Autel ones, maybe check the website, I'm sure we have. So it's all pre-cut, die-cut, beautifully done panels here. Okay, these, I'm just literally pulling out the bits that I don't need. Yeah. So let's see how this works out. As you can see now, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Yeah, hopefully it is. I'll try and go this way with it a little bit. So now what I have is the ability to stack in my different Mavic componentry, okay? Obviously we want the drone itself. Now one thing I'm a little bit concerned about is, will it fit with the muzzle on, okay? The famous muzzle that comes with the drone. And yes, it will. That's it there. I knew this would happen. I was wondering what was going on. I have to take out another level of sponge. So there you go. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful the way that goes in with the muzzle on? You don't need to put the muzzle on it as well. So that's a little slot for your filters there. I'm loving that one. Battery charger, okay. Again, slip out another layer of stuff. That just comes right out. Battery charger for the DJI Mavic. Now this thing is priced incredibly affordably. I mean, you just cannot go wrong. Wow, that really slotted down. I mightn't actually have to, I could put back in a bit of sponge if I want. I don't know if you can see that there, but it's gone right down. So this is the batteries then. Where did the batteries go? So I'm guessing, that's it, yeah. So simple, battery goes there, other battery goes there. Or does it? It seems a bit tighter on that one. Yeah, it does, must do. So battery goes there, and then you have the controls, okay? So the beauty about this is there's two layers. One takes the RC and this one goes in like that below it. So that is the whole lot in the box. I mean, that is just sweet. Absolutely sweet. Now what I can do is maybe not have that so far down. Put that back in. In you go there. Now will it close on top of the knobs? Yes, it will. Always a bonus when it closes on top of the knobs. There's a little bit of spare room there in this guy. That little lozenge shape thing that you can just put in your charger and your cable, your USB cable, and that fits. That's going to fit really nicely. So everything just goes in there, and this case is bomb-proof. It's absolutely solid as a rock, and it has a little rubber gasket around here as well. So it's pretty much waterproof as well. I mean, you're not going to throw it out into the sea, but if it did get into water or a wet situation, like some of us get into, then that is ideal. It's a no-brainer, guys. Go and get it. Now, I have the same thing for the Mini 3, all right? This is a Mini 3 case. And again, you have the pre-cut panels. They can just nip out. I'll take them out. You got room for your batteries. 2 spare batteries usually is the sort of what they'll let you put on in these cases. So that's that. There's an inlay there as well, depending on what controls you get. Should you want the bigger controls, the RC. So that's for the Mini, okay? Great little case. Again, very affordable. Probably the best thing that you'll invest because it'll protect your drone at the end of the day. So those are 2 cases that I really like. We have them in stock. Visit the website if you want to get one. Pop into the shop in Baldoyle and get yourself an official Drone Networks Ireland case. All right, lovely. Kushti. So that's it from the video today, guys. I know it's a bit of a mixed bag, quite literally, or a mixed box. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video, and if you haven't subscribed already, why not just do so? Give us a subscribe and you'll see our new videos. And also do check us out on the socials as well, Facebook and Instagram, where we're constantly uploading content there. Okay, super duper. That's all from myself, Hugh Sweeney, on behalf of the DroneWorks Ireland team. Until the next time, guys, it's over and out from me. See ya. Take care. Boom.